Alright guys, today I thought I could do a video a little bit different of what I usually do. It's kind of like not so great outside, so I thought we could go back in time, back where exactly the day that I started living in my car, and tell you how I felt and the whole thing. I thought it could be fun. So let's go back in August. I think it was August 28, 2018. So I decided to sleep in my car after a long relationship. So I was with my ex-boyfriend for almost 10 years, 9 years, something around that. And that relationship, even if I was still really in love with him, I decided it was time to go because that relationship was kind of toxic to me. I was feeling really depressed. And I was trying to build a relationship for so many years and so many time, and didn't work. So I put all my stuff in my SUV, my little old 2005 GMC Jimmy, and everything fit inside the car, I should say. And so I was kind of like minimalist, I guess, at that time. And I packed all my stuff. I did the trip between Kamloops and Squamish, so it's a 6-hour drive, and yeah, it was a long 6-hour drive. So the 6-hour drive was quite stressful. I didn't know if my car would make it. I was stressed and worried about, if the car broke down, what I would do and all that. And it was a 6-hour, not of like flat land. It was big mountain pass and all that I had to go through. And every time I had like a big hill, I was like, okay girl, you got it, let's go car. Yeah, it was really stressful. And I was also with the mixed feeling, like I said, I was still in love with this guy, and it was kind of like, if you want the breakthrough, like the end. And yeah, it was kind of like I was happy to live and I was happy for the future, even if I absolutely didn't know where I would sleep and what I would do and all that. But it was something that I felt inside that I really had to do. So when I arrived in Squamish, like I said, I didn't know where I was to sleep. I didn't know anything where I was to work because I left my company. It was a dog training company. I threw that out when I left, so I had nothing. So I put everything in my storage. The first thing that I did in Squamish, and it felt so good to just feel like, okay, I'm in Squamish, the car make it. All my stuff are in the storage, everything is good. Now I need to find a place to sleep. So I started driving everywhere in town to try to find a place to sleep. And I ended up sleeping the first night ever in my car at, yes, the beautiful Walmart. So not this Walmart, because here I'm not allowed to sleep. In fact, there's a sign everywhere to say you're not allowed to sleep. But the Walmart that I was in Squamish, I was allowed to sleep there. And I felt good because I had the other camper van there. So I decided to sleep there for the first night. And I had to go in the back. In the back, it was a 2-door GMC Jimmy, so I had to crawl in the back, just fit between the both seats. I had a tiny little, maybe a foot, to jump in the back and sleep there. So after that, I crawled in the back of my car. I had only a small little place in the back, so I'm gonna try to explain a little bit of the setup, but that was like super simple. I didn't sell my car as I sell my car as a regular car. I didn't sell like as a camper van because I didn't do any construction. It was literally a bed and a couple of bucks. So it was a single mattress bed, and on the side there I had like two small little bins. So one for my clothes, a bag for my dirty laundry. I also had one small little box for all the curry, like, you know, knife and things like this, and spoon and all that. And in the front, in the passenger side on the bottom, I had a box there too with food. And I didn't have like that much place to, like, you know, sleep. Maybe the tallest like this, you know, like that was just like 2 or 3 feet just to be able to sleep. So I had to pretty much like crawl down a little bit if I wanted to sit in the back. But after a couple of days that I really felt like this little place became my little home, even if it was super simple. I was going in the back reading a book and it just felt good. But the first night, yeah, it was stressful, and I was so glad after all my stuff went at the storage. I felt good, but still a lot of like question on what I would do in the long term. Like I said, I didn't plan to live in the car for long term. It was just supposed to be a couple months until I find a place to rent. So where was it my story? It's okay. You're not supposed to be here. She was not living with me in my car. She came in when I purchased the van. But yeah, the first night sleeping in the car was quite stressful. I didn't sleep very good. I woke up every, you know, minute, every time I heard like a little noise and all that. But I was in the same time so proud that I've done it. And every day there was just like sleeping better and feeling better and all that. And it was not supposed to be for a year. It was supposed to be just for a month. But I just kept pushing myself and pushing myself. And it turned out that I slept in a full year inside my car. And I didn't mind because I had like a dream. And the dream was to buy this van. So every day was not a struggle. It was just like I was just dreaming, and I knew I was doing that, and that eventually I would be able to buy my dream van. And this is what I did, and it just took a year, and I'm so proud of myself that I did. So I wanted to share that little story with you today because I know some of you sleeping in their car, and if you do, trust me, I totally get it, and I'm sure you'll be able eventually to buy your dream van and just be proud of yourself that you done it. And if you are sleeping in your car because you don't have choice, which is a reality of some people, I know you're gonna be proud of yourself too. I know a better thing will happen to you, and that you eventually maybe get an apartment or a van, whatever your plan is. But yeah, like I get you. It's not easy, but it's totally doable. And when you do have a dream, it just makes things way easier. Like you don't see all those little struggle, and you just see that as a plan for a future better. So, all right, I'm gonna wake up. And I will see you soon, guys. If you like those kind of little video, give me a thumbs up. If you are not already, maybe think about subscribing. And I will see you soon, guys. All right, have a good day.